Previously on T-Man 978.
Yeah. Just Chainsaw Man. That's all you get with him. I don't know how the heck Jazzwares is able to do this. This was $16.95 at Walmart.
T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at Jazzwares' Total Anime My Hero Academia Izuku Midoria, or Deku as he's called on the show most of the time. It always confuses me that they put their full name on the packaging of anything with these guys. It never says Deku. Maybe because of licensing purposes, but I don't know. I know Nintendo has the great Deku tree, but I don't think they own the rights to that name. But yeah, this is a 1/12 scale figure, roughly. I previously reviewed Anya Forger and Chainsaw Man back here. Alright, here's Deku out of the packaging, and he comes with quite a few accessories. He's wearing 5 of them right now, if I don't include the faces and whatnot. There's a lot going on with him. He has his like little power effects, like when he power charges up. Sometimes he has like a greenish glow around him. So this is it in physical form. The best you could do with a toy. I'm not going to say the best, but retail $17. This is above and beyond. You barely see any $20 plus figures come with this much stuff. So yeah, thank you Jazzwares. But I'm gonna take these off. This is one of my complaints. Some of them fit on better than others. I'm not even exactly sure which area they're supposed to go to. These bigger ones I would like to assume go on his leg. They wrap around better. But these smaller ones, the little loops are a little bit too big. I mean, I guess you could warm them up, squeeze it, and then cool them to make it a tighter grip, but yeah. Besides the 5 power effects pieces, he does come with this foot stand. He has these hands right here. They have the, I don't know what the exact name of these gloves, but these were like the latest gloves he got. They have these like support items, as they are called. Like, think of My Hero Academia, if you've never seen it. Imagine it is like X-Men if they spend most of their time at the mansion learning their powers. But there are tons of battles in the middle of that because of tournaments and actual villains. But over the seasons, they get more and more support tools to help them with their powers, because some of them, they work better with the tools, or their powers are so crazy they need tools before they kill themselves and others. Like here is his like power using hands. Like he is so strong, or he has so much power inside of him, he can just pluck. He could pluck a punch at you. He doesn't even have to touch you. This piece right here is actually removable. When he's always wearing this, it's like part of his costume. It's supposed to like fit over his mouth when you want to. I don't think this isn't designed to do that, but in the show it fits over his mouth, and he could have this whole hood on. He barely ever used that, but he kept that hood. The other 3 accessories, the faces. Let's let you see this. This face to me only looks good from that side. I don't know if the eyes are misprinted, but this is the face he comes wearing. And I have to say that these eyes are misprinted, because they do not look right to me. I feel like they're curved up and kind of squinted in. So, just like Figma and a ton of other people, pull that off in SH Figure Arts. And he has a dumbbell joint up in there, and you see he has this ball right there. You just push the new face on to the 2 bottom pegs, leaving the upper 2 pegs still available. Grab this, and push this over the face. And now we have this like calm smiling face, and these eyes look way better to me. So we can just have his regular calm looking face. And the hair, I'm trying to tell. I think there is a little, there's a little bit of subtle black wash up in there. And his whole body, well, not, there's like a little, besides this being fully painted, because I wouldn't doubt that this is green plastic. There is like a weathering effect there. That's painted with another weathering effect. Like, you have the black on top of that. Well, this part, actually, I'm not sure if that's green or black painted green on top. But it looks fully painted. The black even looks painted. They didn't spare any expense. Like, you get figures like this all the time that cost more, and they are missing certain details, like you wouldn't have the random gold button, and these are silver up here. From what I can tell, yeah, they're like a gunmetal. They fully painted. They didn't leave out anything. And this is a $16 action figure. And here's this final face I'm going to show off. I like this face the most, and it's going to be the last face that I have. That face that they have on, that's my main complaint about this thing. It's tragic. I don't like it. I feel like it's misprinted. And that can happen a lot with these anime characters. But here's a thing that I typically want to see all the time in reviews. Articulation is the main thing that I look for when I watch a review. He has like that dumbbell that I mentioned. He can look up a lot with just that. You can come forward, but here's another complaint. I'm going to move this. We have this ball joint right there. This piece right here might just be a little bit too wide. So you can bring it back to look like that. It can come forward a lot, but if you come forward more than that, you're going to pop the whole neck off. It doesn't stay on there, but I do like the range that you get. It's not like falling off like when I got that first McFarlane figure, but if you go too far, which you might want to do for your poses, it's going to come off. But long story short, you see he has a lot of range. Like, he can do all types of side tilts and whatnot. Like, any pose you need him to do, you should be able to freaking do that. But as far as the neck, the shoulders, when I first opened this, I don't know if it was the paint or whatever, but getting his arm out beyond this was difficult. I had to heat them up. And then I grabbed right here to bend so I don't break anything. But I was able to get the arm out 90 degrees. He does have a butterfly joint. This whole plastic piece right here is made out of a softer material. And unfortunately, you can see the harder material underneath of it. I don't know what the deal is with that. They should have definitely covered that. You don't notice it at first, and when you're messing it around with it, you still don't notice it, but once you know it's there. Since that has that soft overlay, he can kind of like push his arms forward. But I think, or what I would suggest, like, he can definitely crunch his arms straight. So I guess they did that to avoid any like mold getting in the way of the articulation. But what I would suggest, if you're going to do something like that, put some kind of ratchety system inside of the butterfly to make the arm not be fought by that. Because as it stands, if you have the arms out this way and you want the arm forward, the plastic is going to push it back because the butterfly isn't catching on anything. You have bicep swivel. You have more than 90 degrees of bend in the double elbow. Here's another complaint that I have with my figure. That top joint on this side is loose. I could probably fix that or something myself by maybe popping that out or using some type of joint hardener. But yeah, all the hands are on a horizontal hinge, so they bend in and out depending on which angle you're using, because you see these cuffs get in the way a little bit. This is on a post going into the lower body, so you can get that. You can come forward. You get a ball at the bottom, so you can go back that much. And you can come forward. Of course, you can get rotation on both points. You get side to side. And this whole part right here is a softer diaper piece. So you can kick back. He has drop down hips. You can kick forward only mildly more than 90 degrees. If you go more, you'll pop his leg off the ball joint. You got thigh rotation right there. The McFarlane Mayfek style, which I don't really like. I wish it had the swivel down here in the boot cut or the boot sculpt. I also wish it had swivel right here and here. I mentioned that on the Chainsaw Man. But the foot can go back a lot. You can come forward, but because of the sculpting, it is hindered and you get ankle pivot. So yeah, to help out with the ankle pivot looking natural, I like it when they have boot rotation so you can get them standing up easier. Like, I could live with this pose, but I would prefer it if I could rotate that ankle. But as you can see, I have him balanced well while his back is arched forward and his head is like tilted up to an angle. Here's something I always complain about that I'm happy I have here. I can arch him forward while having his head still looking up. I love that. And for more assistance, they do come with stands. It's more fun for photography if you don't have a stand, but it is still an option. And I was talking about the hands, like these flat hands, this cuff thing doesn't really hinder that at all. So that's good. That's the main hand you want to have out. To show this off, because people gravitate towards negative things, this arm is tight. I don't have like that crazy looseness, but like the other arm has. So your copy might not have that at all. The thing about the shoulders, your copy might not have it, but I'm talking about my figure. To save myself some time and effort, here's some pictures I took when I first took them out of the packaging, and I shared with friends on Messenger and whatnot. So yeah, enjoy. Alright, unlike folks like McFarlane, as you can see, there's definitely a scale thing going on. Half of his figures, the characters were just whatever scale. Here are my two Figma figures based on like the first season. Here is SH Figure Arts Chun-Li and Naruto. And Chun-Li is like the same height as the Jada Toys one. And here's some other 6-inch stuff. Just like the first two guys in this line, he has a little pocket on his back that is covering a stand port. So if you want them suspended. And here's something I didn't show off in Anya's video because I didn't know. She has a little foot stand as well. It was like so transparent on her packaging, I didn't see it. And here he is being supported by a stand. I have a Amazon link in the description of all of my videos, and on my Amazon store I have a section called Action Figure Enhancers, and I have like stands like this. Well, not exactly like this, but definitely stands that will work with figures like this. Since I was already halfway there, yes, he can do the superhero landing type pose. Any old who to put a capper on things, I like this figure. It is way better than it should be for $16.99. I found him at Walmart, but it is available on Amazon. It might be a smidgy higher on Amazon. I'm going to put a link in the description, and I'm going to put a link down there where you see that shop button right there. It will probably be the right price. The shop stuff down here, I don't know how that works, but Amazon, as long as you buy a figure after you click my link, or if you buy anything after you click my link and you don't return it once you receive it, I will get a portion of the revenue. That's something to think about if you want to help me out. And while we're here, I no longer need this Bandai America Anime Heroes Chainsaw Man, so I'm gonna do a giveaway. And this is not what you're getting, it's the Anime Heroes. I have a whole separate review on him, and I have a comparison review with this guy from Total Anime. But all you need to do is be over 18. Main thing, subscribe to me, and you have to have your subscriptions visible. So I have to be able to go to your account and be able to see that you're actually subscribed to me. You need to live in the United States because I'm not paying overseas shipping. Turn your notification bell on and pay attention to my notifications. Because once I do the drawing at whatever date is appearing on the screen right now, I'm gonna call your name and I need you to be in those comments, or I need you to be able to contact me some type of way. Well, you're still gonna need to be able to contact me. Follow me on one of the links below as far as my social media, so that if you do win, I can get your address. Because we don't want you putting your address in the comments down here. Don't do that. And what I need you to do in the comments, I need you to put chill, hashtag chill chainsaw man. All one word. Thank you. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here.
Figure action.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description.
Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click the